Yeah. Hey man.
What's up, bud?
How you doing for that President's Day break there?
It was alright.
Yeah? Decent 3-day weekend?
Yeah, it was nice.
What's up, guys? This is Brian.
Jesse.
You're watching MMA the hard way
in the car.
So,
we got over that fight from Brazil.
Yeah, you know, I actually free fights. I didn't have a problem with.
No.
You know, the fact that there were decisions. I think it was really just because they were good matchups. I think, you know, what you weren't seeing
one-sided.
Anyone just completely run through another guy.
Yeah,
you know?
Almost like chess.
Yeah, Sean Shelby. I don't think he gets a lot of props. You know, people always say Joe Silva, the best matchmaker in the business, but you know, there's a reason that they kept Sean Shelby there when they took over WEC. It's because he knows what he's doing. He really knows, especially the smaller weight classes. He's a total specialist. And as we get to see with UFC 170, we got some
a lot more
debuts of some of the smaller guys. Yep. So how about you get us started with the Fight Pass fight?
Oh, okay. The first one, it's now, excuse me if I massacre the name, Yosdenis Cedeno versus Ernest Chavez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, one thing I know about Ernest Chavez is that he's from OC, and he trains out of a gym called Total MMA. A lot of people really don't know that much about it, but I'll tell you, the jiu-jitsu head instructor at that gym is very high level, been around for a long time, and I got a testament. You'll see in some of the Subfighter videos coming up.
Oh, okay.
Some of those Total MMA guys are just really, really good on the ground. And,
both on 5 win streaks too.
Yeah, and so he's training out of Tustin. You know, he's one of those guys. He fought locally for Bama and Fight Club OC local shows, and man, you know, got the call.
Got the call. You always be, you know, ready to
6-0 undefeated, and Yosdenis Cedeno. Don't know too much about him, although you know what camp he's from. He's from the same camp as Ricardo Lamas and Josh Seaman, you know, from Ultimate Fighter. From that camp, and Amanda Nunes, I think she trains out of there too. So, you know, one of those Miami guys. You know, I think he fought for like CFA or something like that. Yeah, all of his fights were in, I think.
Well, they're about to get into the deep, you know, division. You know, that division is no joke. Yeah. Up next, Erik Koch versus Raphael Oliveira.
Yeah, featherweights.
Yep.
Featherweights are interesting because they're small, but man, do they
pack
some
power. They do pack power.
Oh, this is a pretty exciting fight. You think about it. You got Erik Koch. He's coming off 2 losses.
He has to win.
Yeah, and Raphael Oliveira, he got TKO'd from leg kicks. Barbosa leg kicks, which will wipe anybody out, you know. And so there's another couple of hungry guys.
Yep.
They're going to stink and bring it, man. And Oliveira is on Jim Miller's team.
Nice.
One of those Whippany, New Jersey, tough team.
Little scrapper.
Oh, yeah.
And then up next, Joshua Sampo versus Zach. I could never get his name up. Makovsky.
Yeah, I think this is the first fight that's actually going to be on, I think, Fox Sports 1 prelims. I think the other 2 are on Fight Pass. And, yeah, so I think with this one, we're actually going to see who's going to face DJ next.
Yep. I mean, Zach finished Scott Jorgens, which is not easy to do.
Yeah, I think Uriah Faber had a tough time doing that. And you know, both these guys are ranked 3 and 4 in their weight class.
Yeah, so that's definitely
pretty much a title eliminator right here.
Definitely, I see it that way too.
Yeah, and Josh Sampo, I mean, it's kind of a submission specialist, so we're going to see what happens when these two come together.
Next is Aljamain Sterling versus Cody Gibson.
Yeah.
Now this one, you know, they're both on, you know, freaking 5 win streaks.
Yeah, bantamweights.
Both making debuts.
The bantamweight weight class, I heard, is one of the fastest growing weight classes.
It's getting deep. It's starting to get deep.
They're bringing a lot of 135ers on.
It's getting deep. And this is going to be interesting. You know, both want to make a name for themselves. Both coming in for the first time to the big show.
Yeah, and Sterling, I think he's undefeated. Coming in at, what, like 8-0?
8-0, yeah, nice.
Yeah, and Cody Gibson, I think he's 11-3, but he's on a 6-fight win streak. So they're both, like, you know, starting to peak in their own.
Hungry to make that.
Mid-tier guys.
Yep. Hungry to make that stamp. Up next, Raphael versus Pedro Munhoz.
Yeah. Oh, the last fight and this fight were both added.
Yep.
Because of the injury replacement.
Bug. Yep.
So they bring on 4 brand new guys. Well, not 4 brand new.
Yeah.
3 brand new guys. Raphael Assuncao obviously has been in the UFC veteran for a while, and he has been shredding it. Currently ranked at 5th in the weight class. I don't know if a win here gives him a Hennenbarrow shot, but an impressive win.
You never know, Dana White.
I mean, if he finishes the fight in the first round, Assuncao could essentially be the next. I don't think that they've announced Hennenbarrow's next fight.
No, they haven't. They haven't. Who knows if they might? You know what they're going to do with the favor thing. You know. Early stoppage or whatnot. We don't know what's going to happen.
I'll tell you, Munhoz is good pedigree. He's fighting out of Kings / Black House. Comes up out of the RFA, Ed Soares organization.
Ed Soares,
So he's one of Ed Soares', I can just call them killers, because everybody that Ed Soares manages is just a full-on, straight-up killer.
They want to finish. They don't want to do the point stuff. They want to finish.
Yeah, I'm really looking for. That's one of the fights I'm really looking forward to.
Me too on this one. Up next, Alexis Davis versus Jessica Ai.
Yeah, you cannot. This fight has been put in place for a while. I think Jessica Ai got a little heat for coming up testing 420, which I think is a total bullshit thing. It's not a performance enhancer, but oh well, it is what it is.
Ronda Rousey agrees with you too.
Yeah. There's
the whole backstory to that.
I think by the end of the year, I think that they'll just forget about it.
It just does not to divert from what we're talking about, but it just doesn't make nothing. But this possibly also could be a title maybe.
Pretty much. I can't see how this is not a title contender fight.
You got number 2 versus number 7.
Yeah, respectively. I mean, you can't say that Carmouche and Tate is the title contender fight.
No.
So I'd say, this is, especially Alexis Davis. I mean, ranked currently number 2.
That's it.
We're obviously still waiting for Katzengano to get better, and I'm sure she's going to get probably a top 3 person.
She's going to come back hungry too.
But man, you gotta love a fight like this with just guys. She loses her debut to Sarah Kaufman. Well, kinda, but just both of them at the top of their game. Alexis Davis 4-fight win streak. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do. The women's fights are just fast-paced. They're all over the place. They're never
relentless. Relentless. They just don't slow down.
Yeah, so that's all we got for the prelims. We're going to try to whip out a main card here in the next day or two, but wanted to get this prelim to you right away. So please subscribe. Please comment. What do you think? What would you like to see?
Some feedback.
We're doing these fast-paced format shows. We'd want to get your feedback because we're making this. We do this for fun and we do this for the guys.
No strings attached. No strings attached.
So please subscribe and share this with your friends.
Thanks a lot, my friends.